Hello to you all. This is an introduction of African economy. The continent of Africa is blessed and full of natural resources, as from the north to the south and the east to the west. For mineral resources in one hand, there are diamonds, gold, iron ore, bauxite, aluminium, uranium, phosphate, and many others. On the other hand, there are varieties of agricultural produce and fertile soil. As for tourism, it is full of wildlife, sea creatures, beautiful landscape, woodland, deep forests, waterfalls, lakes, running water from hills to the valleys, the wonderful sea view, the cloud, the snow, the rainbow reflecting on the mountain from end to end, the inactive volcanic mountains, the sand dune, the desert, and the semi-arid areas. You may find all these natural resources in the continent of one race Africa. But yet, the Africans are dying of hunger, drought, malnutrition, immigrating to other continents for survival. If the question is to be answered, who are responsible for the impoverishment of African economy? Let us look into the economy of each one of the countries in Africa. Then you may give your opinion if wish. The world is part of Africa, and Africa is part of the world we live in. Do not destroy the wonders and beauties of our only beloved earth. Thank you so much. Economy of Ethiopia. Ethiopia is one of the poorest countries in the world, according to the R.M.B report. Ethiopia was one of the fastest growing economies in the world, registering over 10% economic growth from 2004 to 2009. It was the fastest growing non-oil dependent African economy in the years 2007 and 2008. Growth has decelerated moderately from 2012. This is mainly due to weaker external demand and an increasingly constrained environment for private sector activity. Ethiopia's growth performance and considerable development came under threat during 2008 and 2011 with the emergence of twin macroeconomic challenges of high inflation and a difficult balance of payment situation. Inflation surged to 40% in August 2011 because of loose monetary policy, large civil service wage increase in early 2011, and high food prices. Measure was taken to implement a tight monetary and fiscal policies to control inflation by 2012 and 2013. In spite of fast growth in recent years, GDP per capita is one of the lowest in the world, and the economy faces a number of serious structural problems. Agricultural productivity remains low, and frequent droughts still beset the country. Ethiopia is often ironically referred to as the water tower of Eastern Africa because of the 14 major rivers that pour off the high tableland, including the Nile. It also has the greatest water reserves in Africa. but few irrigation systems are available for use. Just about 1% is used for power production and 1.5% for irrigation. Provision of telecommunication services is left to a state-owned monopoly. It is the view of the current government that maintaining state ownership in this vital sector is essential to ensure that telecommunication infrastructures and services are extended to rural Ethiopia, which will not be attractive to private enterprises. The Ethiopian constitution defines the right to own land as belonging only to the state and the people. But citizens may lease land up to 99 years and are unable to mortgage or sell. Renting of land for a maximum of 20 years is allowed, and this is expected to ensure that land goes to the most productive user. Land distribution and administration is considered an area where corruption is institutionalized, and facilitation payment as well as bribes are often demanded when dealing with land-related issues. Agriculture accounts for about almost 41% of the gross domestic product. Mainly exports and labor forces account for a higher percentage. Other economic activities depend on agriculture, including marketing, processing, and export of agricultural products. Production is overwhelmingly by small-scale farmers and enterprises, and a large part of commodity exports are provided by the small agricultural cash crop sector. Principal crops include coffee, legumes, oilseed, cereals, potato, sugarcane, and vegetables.